If you're a fan of Admiral Bulldog and enjoy hanging out during his streams, you'll know that he has a selection of sound bites that the viewers can choose to play on stream. This can lead to some pretty funny moments if they're well timed. For example, when he dies in the mid lane yet again, and when he rages at his team for not helping.
Stun him! What are you doing?
Now the aim of this app is to automatically play sound bites during your own games when various things happen. There's also a Discord bot which you can use to play sounds in the voice channels, and there's even a Dota mod which replaces some in-game stuff similar to Bulldog's game as seen on stream. For example, the Sad Kick Black King bar. And as a side note, this project is not affiliated with Bulldog at all, I'm just running this completely by myself, so if that bothers you then you should probably leave now. First time setup. The first time you run the app it will go and download all the sound bites, so just wait for that to finish. Once it's done, it will ask you to navigate to your Dota 2 installation folder. And don't worry, we're not doing anything illegal here, we're just creating a little file to help the app work with Dota 2. You can't get banned for this because we're actually using a feature provided by Dota 2 called Game State Integration. You can go and look it up by yourself if you are wanting to know more. Once you've chosen your Dota 2 folder, you're all good to go and to use the app. And just remember to keep the app running while you're in Dota because it actually needs to be open to be able to play the sounds. Just before we move on, have a look here and you'll see that there's now a sounds folder and a config file. These are created by the app and are needed by the app to work properly, so please don't mess with them. You might have to download all the sounds again, or you might lose all your settings if you change them, so rather just leave them alone. Customization. So to customize the sounds that we can play, click on the Change Sounds button on the home screen. Here you'll see a list of all the different game events that we can play sounds for. So basically whenever one of these things happens, the app will just play one of your chosen sounds. You can go ahead and tick all of the events that you want to enable, you can tick as many or as few as you want, it's really up to you. Once you're done with that, you can click on the cog icon next to a specific event to customize it further. On this screen you can tick the sound bites you want to play for that specific event. And how it works is if you choose multiple of them, the app will choose one at random to play when that event happens. And you'll also note that you have the same selection of sounds here as the official Play Sounds page. So if you're familiar with those names, you can go ahead and search for them up here and you'll find it no problem. And of course you can also click the play button next to one of the sounds to test it out. Once you're done selecting all your sounds, just remember to click save at the bottom and then you're all good to go. And of course you can use this volume control up here to just change the volume, nothing too crazy there. And it's probably a good idea to test that the app is working correctly before entering a match, and the easiest way to do that is to use Hero Demo mode. So before we launch Dota, just check the app here. I've got the match starting one ticked, and under there I've only got the Team Pepeja soundbite ticked. And I've also got Smoke of Deceit enabled, and under there I've selected the Smoke Weed Everyday one. So those are the two I'm going to be testing out to know that it's working properly. I'm going to go ahead and launch Dota and enter Hero Demo mode. Alright, as soon as it's loaded, you'll hear the Team Pepeja sound.
Team Pepeja.
There you go, so you can already tell that the app is working, but let's go and buy a Smoke of Deceit and use that as well.
Smoke weed every day.
There you go, you hear that as well, so you can pretty much tell that the app is working fine and all the other sound events will also work correctly. If you switch back to the app, you'll also note that the home screen has changed a bit, there's no more progress bar, and it now says that it's connected to Dota 2, so that's another way you can tell that it's working. Discord bot. I've also created a Discord bot which you can use to play chosen sounds through a voice channel instead of only on your computer. To get started, just click the Discord bot button on the home screen and tick to enable it. Next, you'll need to invite the bot to your server if you haven't already, and clicking this will take you to the official Discord website where it will ask you to authorize the bot. Once that's done, you should see the bot in your member list on the right hand side, and it'll also send you a welcome message to a channel. Next up, type !magic in a text channel that the bot has access to, and it will send you a private message with your so-called magic number. Now this is a secret thing that is only to be used by you, so please don't share it with anyone else. Go ahead and copy it and paste it into the app, and then you're all set to use the Discord bot. You can also see below that it will give you a green dot and say that it's working on your server, so that's a way you can tell that it's done correctly. We're almost done. Now you just need to join a voice channel that the bot has access to and type !runes in a text channel. If it works correctly, the bot will join your voice channel with you and you're all set up to use the bot. Switching back to the app, you can tick the sound events that you want to play through Discord instead of only on your computer. And once again, we can use Hero Demo mode to test that we've got everything set up. So I'm just going to tick the smoke of the seat one here to make it go through Discord instead. And then when I switch back to Dota and use smoke again, you'll notice that the bot's icon in Discord lights up.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, so you can see it glowing there, and that shows you that the sound is coming through Discord instead of on my machine. There's also a Discord soundboard feature which basically allows you to manually play any sound at any time, and you can use this to troll your friends through Discord. To get started with that, just click on the soundboard button here and you'll see this empty screen. From there, just click on choose sounds and you'll be presented with the familiar list of all the sounds. From here, just tick the sounds that you would like to show up on your Discord soundboard and click save when you're done. Now you'll see that all the sounds you chose appear here, and you can simply click on one of the buttons to play it through Discord at any time. So let's test it out. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it's coming through Discord and it's all sorted. Dota mod. So I've also created a Dota mod which replaces some in-game stuff similar to what you've probably seen on Bulldog's stream. This isn't a custom game, but it's actually a mod that changes some stuff in Dota. For example, there's a Sadkick Black King bar, the different sound of the Naga Siren Ultimate, Tree Hard Talent Tree, and so on and so on. There's actually a lot of stuff that's been changed. And just a quick shout out to Hamazaki fans, if that's how you say it, I'm sorry. But for all the help with the mod, you were pointing out all the stuff that Admiral Bulldog's game has changed, and I was able to implement it as well, so thank you very much for that. To get started with the mod, make sure you have Dota closed, then go and click the Dota mod button on the main screen, and tick over here to enable it. It will go ahead and download the latest version of the mod, and once it's done, you're good to go. You can open up Dota and see what's been changed.
När du ler och räcker mig din hand, jag är fångad av en storm.
I recommend checking out this what's in the mod section over here. It'll take you to the webpage which has a list, an up-to-date list of all the stuff that's been changed in the mod. So you can just familiarize yourself with it and know what to expect in the game. Just an important note here is that you need to keep the mod up to date. Whenever Dota has an update, there's a big chance that the mod will also need to update to be compatible with that new Dota patch. You will probably see some strange text in game until you've updated it. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's just how this modding stuff works. And I am just a normal person, so it can take some time if I'm busy, especially if I'm at work or something, so it could take a few hours for me to release an update. And that's why I've included this disable temporarily option here. If there's an update and your game is pretty much broken, just tick this to temporarily disable the mod until there's an update available. Each time you launch the app, it checks if there's a new mod available and it will prompt you to download. If you go and download it, then the mod will become enabled again and you'll be good to go. Another important note is that sometimes Dota will decide to disable the mod after an update. It's a bit unfortunate, but there's not really much I can do, so I just suggest you open the app before opening Dota because it just ensures that the mod is always enabled behind the scenes. So just keep that in mind. Well, that's everything I've got to show off here. I hope you enjoy. I know I've had a lot of fun working on it over these last few months. I do encourage you to join our Discord community, there's a link below, where you can report any bugs you might have or provide suggestions or any kind of feedback. It would be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and cheers for now.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?